Hey, what's going on, folks? I was just sitting here thinking about a topic, actually something somebody said, and it was kind of about why bad things happen, and why does God allow bad things to happen, and stuff around that area. And the first thing I was thinking about was, it's funny how that reminds me of how children lie to their parents, or we lie to people in authority. And when we tell the lie, we are aware we're lying, but we say it in hoping that something good happens. And it kind of reminds me of how, we are with our Heavenly Father. If you know anything about the Bible, in the beginning, Adam and Eve sinned against God, and their sin was they disobeyed Him. They did something knowingly wrong against His will. And as a result, all of creation became corrupted with that same transgression. The order, perfection, all of that was set out of whack. And it's kind of the same way with this world. People struggle with the fact that so much evil happens. But when we ask God, why do bad things happen? We never question, why do we do the bad things that we do? You know, Again, I always say people want God to end all of the evil in the world while still allowing them to do the evil that they choose to do. And I simply say, well, if God ended all evil, none of us would exist, because He would have to get rid of all of us to bring back perfection. And only a perfect creator can use imperfect people perfectly to bring those people who actually want Him into His will with all the calamity and bad decision making going on. And I think, we have to be honest about, you know, what sets this world in motion and what governs this world, and what's inside of us. Because oftentimes people are lying to themselves. Oftentimes people say, God, protect me from evil, but allow me to do this, to do the evil thing that I want to do. Allow me to tell that lie that I want to tell. Allow me to do anything against His will. People don't want God to stop that, but they ask God to allow something good to come from something bad. And therein lies our problem. And even free will on that level, I mean, if you want God to stop the free will of someone else, but you don't want Him to stop your free will, well, unfortunately, a perfect, just, holy creator doesn't function like that. And what He's done is He's solved the issue of all evil in a way where only His justice and holiness can remedy the corruption in this world. And people really don't want God to get involved in their lives, because that requires submission. That requires yielding to His will. Thy will be done. Thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. And, it's just interesting because we can't fault God for this world, because this world is a result of it being against His order. And we have to understand that in this life, the purpose of this life is really just to prepare for the next life. We truly are eternal beings. The soul that animates this body, the body is a covering. The soul is who you are. The soul is eternal. Eternity is forever. And that should always be on the minds of people, so that everything that does happen in this world, we should use to kind of develop ourselves for that eternal destination. And when you see the world properly through the way it's designed to be, you understand that hardships and sufferings and struggles actually have purpose to subdue your flesh, to make you question those bad choices that you want to make, and make you actually have more understanding and forgiveness for the people who transgressed against you. Because in the end, we all need to be forgiven. And let God render the vengeance. He will repay. We see it every day. People don't really get away with nothing. We think they do. But even if you didn't see someone get away with it in this life, believe me, they won't get away with it in the next. And eternity is what's important. Tomorrow isn't even promised. And at the end of the day, we should be eternally grateful for the grace of God to allow us to live any day. Any day that you're breathing, that you're alive, is a good day. Because it's an opportunity for you to make right and get right with your Heavenly Father. And I just wanted to bring it up because, I see people, I'm not going to call out nobody, but, some people really are in disbelief with our Creator based on the results of this world. When the results of this world is because we've turned against our Creator. People forget judgment, consequences, and wrath. It is real. It's, and just using the Bible for that, our roadmap, for what's going on, the Bible explains everything. We just have to be real. So I just wanted to touch on that for a little bit. I'm probably going to have maybe a part 2 of this, so let me check it out and I'll see. All right, peace.